Hello, everyone. My name is Naomi Adelson, and I'm the Associate Vice President, Research and Innovation. Good afternoon and welcome. Before we begin today, I would like to start with our land acknowledgement. We are located currently in many places, but I would like to acknowledge the Ryerson land acknowledgement. Toronto is in the Dish with One Spoon territory. The Dish with One Spoon is a treaty between the Anishinaabe, Mississaugas, and Haudenosaunee that bound them to share the territory and protect the land. Subsequent Indigenous nations and peoples, Europeans, and all newcomers have been invited into this treaty in a spirit of peace, friendship, and respect. On behalf of the Office of the Vice President, Research and Innovation, and the Yeats School of Graduate Studies, I would like to welcome all of you to Ryerson's inaugural celebratory kickoff event for National Postdoc Appreciation Week. National Postdoc Appreciation Week is celebrated across North America, and we are delighted to celebrate with you Ryerson's participation in this event. We are so glad that you could join us today to partake in this celebration and this very important kickoff moment. The agenda for today's event will be split into two parts. The first portion of the event will feature the launch of the postdoctoral website and some exciting developments, the release of the first in a series of postdoctoral fellow video profiles, and later an opportunity to take a Zoom photo. The second portion of the event will provide postdoc fellows, you who are participating today, with the opportunity to network with one another via breakout rooms from 2:30 to 3 o'clock. Before we begin, I have a few housekeeping items to share with you. As you'll have seen, please be advised that the first half of the session is being recorded so that we might share this with postdoctoral fellows who are unable to attend the event, and it may also appear on our website. We ask that you keep your microphones off until the networking portion of the event. I'll now turn things over to Cory Searcy, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, to say a few words.
Well, thanks very much, Naomi, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. It's great to see so many of you join us today to mark and celebrate our postdoctoral fellows. As Naomi indicated a few moments ago, this is Ryerson's inaugural celebratory event for National Postdoc Appreciation Week, and we're very excited to showcase and acknowledge the instrumental work that postdoctoral scholars do on a daily basis to advance Ryerson's scholarly research and creative activities. Institutions from all over the world participate in a week-long appreciation of their postdoctoral fellows, and we're very keen to participate and use this as an opportunity to celebrate with you and to share some exciting updates and developments. Of course, it's unfortunate that given the current circumstances, we're unable to meet in person as was originally planned, so there's no snacks. But that said, you will see that we've tried to incorporate a networking aspect, albeit virtually, into today's event to provide our postdoctoral fellows with the opportunity to connect with one another. The Yeats School of Graduate Studies, in partnership with the Office of the Vice President of Research and Innovation, has committed to building a research community and collegium among postdoctoral fellows, recognizing and celebrating postdoctoral research, keeping this community informed about institutional research themes, priorities, and strengths, and providing links to vital campus resources and professional development support, both from an academic and non-academic perspective. With that in mind, our goal these past few months has been to make information available on a self-serve basis through a website, and I'm very pleased to announce the official launch of the Postdoctoral Fellows website. As you can see, the website will be housed on the YSGS website. Users will be able to find valuable information on becoming a postdoctoral fellow and funding opportunities. It will also provide professional development support, as well as highlighting resources and services at Ryerson. We've also been mindful to create some space to nurture a postdoctoral community, which will give details of the National Postdoc Appreciation Week and other events, as well as other resources and links to external supports and organizations such as the Canadian Association of Postdoctoral Scholars and the National Postdoctoral Association. I encourage you to browse through the website and hope that you'll find it a worthwhile resource. It is something that we'll be working on pretty much from this point forward, and we'll continue to improve it in response to your needs. We're also very excited to announce that YSGS will be creating a postdoctoral coordinator role who will continue to advance the building of a postdoctoral community and will act as our point of contact to our postdoctoral fellows. So it may be a few months before we have that position in place, but it is something that we are committed to doing. We're also going to develop a handbook specifically for postdoctoral fellows, outlining much of what has already been detailed, and will also include postdoctoral policies and procedures, research support resources, and information about institutional resource themes, strengths, and activities. Alongside this, we continue to determine access to teaching and learning opportunities for postdoctoral fellows that are currently available to graduate students, especially through the Graduate Teaching Development Program and the Future Smart program. A virtual workshop on the academic job search will also be arranged in the coming months, and we hope to see you there for that. And I also want to take this opportunity to highlight the Postdoc Academy, which is a comprehensive resource funded by the U.S. National Institute of Health and focuses on helping postdoctoral fellows develop the transferable skills needed to succeed in a diverse set of careers. The first 2 online courses will begin on October 19th, 2020, and I encourage you to explore details on the Postdoctoral Fellows website and to sign up for this valuable resource. We'll also invite postdoctoral fellows to join their colleagues across campus to meet once a week while taking the Postdoc Academy online courses or utilizing their content. So please stay tuned for more information on the virtual Postdoc Academy local session, which we will release soon.
Thanks very much, Cory, for all of those wonderful announcements. Another exciting development that we are thrilled to share with you is that the OVPRI and YSGS have been working behind the scenes to arrange video profiles of our postdoctoral fellows as a means to showcase their SRC activities. We've been working with one postdoctoral fellow from each faculty and aim to release one of these features monthly from now until February 2021. So without further ado, we are pleased to showcase the first in our series of postdoctoral fellow video profiles.
One of the things that makes this coronavirus more dangerous is that it seems to be highly transmissible. And so even in people that don't show symptoms, they're able to shed the virus and infect other people. Our research began about a month after the labs were shut down. We applied for emergency funding through NSERC, and were fortunate to receive 2 federal grants to study the coronavirus in our lab. There are many parallels between the work that I was doing on cancer before the pandemic and the work that I'm doing on coronavirus right now. My work previously was on identifying how these proteins on the cell membrane called receptors trigger cancer cells to grow and divide. So we've used some of the same tools that we have available to us to study cancer to actually study how the coronavirus enters cells. So the first approach is understanding how the coronavirus uses a host machinery to replicate and then infect. Now, the second aspect of our research, this is called an antiviral strategy. Currently, there are no antiviral drugs that are approved for coronavirus treatment, but using drug repurposing, we can find drugs where there's known safety profiles that are Health Canada approved and use these drugs to treat coronavirus. The third element of our project is delivering precision medicine using these newly identified antiviral drugs. And we do this using a technology called ultrasound-mediated microbubble delivery. Microbubbles are injected as a contrast agent, similar to a dye when performing ultrasound imaging. What these microbubbles do, they oscillate and cause cells to increase the uptake of certain material. And so we can leverage this technology to increase the delivery of antiviral drugs. I love that I'm working on the cutting edge. We're working with an all-star team of Ryerson cell biologists, physicists, and chemists, but we're also partnering with SickKids and the Julian Lab, and we have industry partners such as Cyclica and Phenox. Ryerson's done a fantastic job of preparing me for the next step in my career. And as a postdoc, I'm in an in-between stage where I'm looking to develop my research program. And Ryerson supported that by having career development workshops. And also with the great work that I'm doing with Dr. Antonescu, who's put me into contact with expert collaborators from around the world. We have fabulous facilities, such as the facilities here at Mars. So it's a fantastic place to do a postdoc.
I'm delighted to have seen that video and to learn of the fascinating work that Dr. Sugiyama is doing and how valuable and important these kinds of SRC activities are. It's just wonderful to see this one example, and I look forward to learning of so many more of the projects that you're doing as postdocs at Ryerson. So now, unfortunately, as you know, we're not meeting in person, but sort of the next best thing. We would love to capture this moment, this inaugural event on camera. We would like to take a Zoom photo. So if you wouldn't mind, if you could turn your cameras on. But if you do not want to participate, please feel free to leave your cameras switched off. We'll get a gallery view. So these images will be used for internal and external purposes, such as posting images on the Postdoctoral Fellows website, just to let you know. So it's up to you if you want to participate in this opportunity. Just leave your cameras off if you don't. I think, I'm not sure if it's a 1, 2, 3. I would like some guidance from CCS on how to, when to smile.
Ready to go. So I'm just gonna count down 1, 2, and 3. Smile, everybody. That's one shot. Just give me one moment to wind the film back up, if you will, and we'll take another one. And we're ready again in 3, 2, 1. Smile. Excellent. We got it.
Great, thank you so much, everyone. That's fantastic. Okay, so that actually concludes this portion of the event. For those of you who haven't indicated that you'll be participating in the networking breakout rooms, you're free to sign off and enjoy the rest of your day. And please, of course, check out the website and all of the activities that are there for you. And also, of course, provide feedback as we grow these opportunities for postdoctoral fellows. Thank you, everyone who is now going to be signing off, for coming and participating in this inaugural event. So as those who depart, as those who are not participating in the next section depart, for those of you who have signed up, you'll be placed in a pre-assigned breakout room with other postdoctoral fellows from across campus. We've kept this intentionally mixed so as to get you to connect with colleagues you might not otherwise have a chance to meet. Cory and I will be making our way around the rooms to say hi, but please go ahead and get started without us. And to help you get started, we have some suggested questions to get your conversations going. We learned from a past experience in the Faculty of Science that tell us your name and something that no one knows about you is a fantastic icebreaker. So I hope that you try that one. Given the recent events around the world, who inspires you is likely a fabulous question as well. And of course, what projects are you working on? So this is an informal session just to get you talking to one another. Enjoy, have fun, and we'll see you in the breakout sessions.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much for participating in those chats. I think it was very interesting to hear from the people in my group, and I'm sure Naomi would feel the same way. So thank you again so much for taking the time to participate in this event, and I hope that that you got something out of the networking group a moment ago and found it a useful exercise. We really would love for you to keep in touch with each other, and one of the things that we'd like to do is, if you indicated on your registration form that you're happy to have your details exchanged, we will share those, including your email address, your department, and faculty, with those in your networking breakout room from today's event, just so that you can keep the conversation going. And there are a few other familiar faces around the campus for you to interact with if you'd like to do so. I do want to take a moment just to thank you all for coming and for participating in today's celebratory kickoff event. We really do appreciate all of the work that you do, and as I've said in the breakout room as well as in the main group, this is really something that we're committed to building up. So YSGS and OVPRI are going to be working hard to help provide you with the community and the support and resources that you need to thrive in your respective fields. I also just wanted to take a moment to thank Chloe and Brian for all of the time and effort that they put into helping organize this event. It's because of them that the event went so smoothly. So thank you so much, Chloe, for all the time and effort you put into developing the agenda and the event today. And Brian, thank you so much for your technical support and making sure that everything went so smoothly. We really do appreciate it. And with that in mind, I really just want to say thank you again and wish you all the best in your research and other activities here at Ryerson. And if there's ever anything that we can do to help support you, or you ever have anything that you need to talk about, please feel free to reach out. We are here, and said we're very happy to hear from you at any time. So once again, thank you so much, and all the best.